how to break into an entry level tech job with no experience. In this video, that's what I'm going to be talking about. Welcome to Mo Tech Sells YouTube channel. I'm Maury. If you're new to this channel and you like this content, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, thumbs up, comment. All that stuff helps more and more people know what tech entry-level jobs are out there and how to actually break into it. So you probably came across this video because you're looking to actually break into an entry-level tech job, and you're just trying to figure out how to do it, especially if you have no experience. So if you essentially want to start a new career in tech and you feel like you're chasing your tail, I understand that feeling because not too long ago, I was in that same position. I was trying to figure out how to get a tech job and how I can do it with no experience or degree. So luckily, I was able to actually figure out how to do that. And by the end of this video, you should have a clear idea of how to actually do this and do it successfully. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so you actually want to do your research. I know it says build your skill set, but you want to actually start by doing your research, guys. And this is one of the best ways that you can actually do it. So there's actually a course called Course Careers that you can take, and hear me out. This is pretty much here to help you land an entry-level job that's low barrier of entry. So a lot of people think that tech is so hard to get into and how you need a coding degree, you need to be good at programming and things like that. And that's just simply not the case. So this is Course Careers, guys. This is what I used to start getting to actually learn about tech jobs and get a certification. So as you can see, these are some of the top positions that you can get that are high paying as well as low barrier of entry. So first and foremost, we have tech sales. So tech sales, of course, essentially you're selling tech information, or you're selling tech softwares. So this is what I ended up taking a course in and actually completing it and getting a job. Now, as you can see right here, this is the starting salary. It's 60 to 80K, and then they have over 200K job openings, and the barrier of entry is so low. It's 4 to 10. Tech sales is a very important job because it's essentially like the lifeline to companies. So they need money in order to keep their business, alive, keep their business afloat. So this is something that you can look into. They do have a free course to get started. Next, we have information technology, which is, think of it like your IT support, ticket handlers, problem solvers, things like that. So their starting salary is anywhere between 40 to 60K. No, you do not need a degree. They have 100K plus job openings. And again, the barrier of entry is very, very low. It's 5 out of 10. Okay, next we have software development. Guys, this is where you essentially learn how to develop software, how to do programming, and things like that. This is a little bit more advanced. It's a more techy, but as you can see, the starting salary is 70K to 90K. They do have 200 plus job openings, and the competition here is 8 to 10, but very good pay, very solid career to have. Data analytics. Now, I actually eventually want to get my certification in data analytics, but essentially you're making a story out of data. As you know, data is huge in technology. There are so many companies out there that will pay an arm and a leg for data, for information, right? Because data is the new gold. Information, they want information. So essentially, this course would teach you everything you need to know about data analytics through an online course and help you connect with a great entry level analytics position and internship. Now, as you can see, all these courses are free to start. Now, they do have paid version, and that will get you access to more in-depth learning as well as get you certified and help you actually get jobs. You can see the starting salary is 50K to 70K. That's how much you can expect to make starting out, as well as the job positions, which is 150K plus, and competition is 7 out of 10. Next, you have UI UX. UI UX is web design. We're in the technology age. There is companies out there, especially startup companies, that will pay you good money to design their website, guys. As you can see here, the starting salary is 50K to 80K. There are 10,000 job openings and 9 out of 10 competition. So what a lot of people end up doing is they get a couple of these certifications because it's always a good thing to have more skill set underneath your belt. Like, for example, I already got done with the technology sales, and now I really want to take that data analytics course because I want to learn about data. That's a very good career to get into. And essentially, I want to learn how to tell a story to companies about their data and what they can improve and what they can start utilizing in their company to get better. Next, last but not least, we do have human resource. Human resource is HR position, aka HR, where you help employers find employees and you help employees find employers. So you're like that middleman, you're the recruiter, you help bring in, talent, new talent, as well as you help you help employees or people actually find jobs. So that is a very easy position to get into tech. The starting salary is anywhere between 40K to 60K, and then open job positions is 400,000 plus. Jesus. And the competition is 9 out of 10. So very lucrative job. So do your research, figure out what works best for you. But I would highly recommend starting with Course Careers. That's what I started with, and I was able to actually get a good job. So hear me out on it. And you can also check out my Course Careers review where I go more into depth about this. But there is a free link in the description down below that you can check out. Okay, next, you actually want to build your skill set. You should always be building your skill set. You can do this very easily on the internet. Like I already said, you can go to training. You can go to advanced training, learn and apply, get experience. It's about getting educated, learning, training, and actually going out there and doing the skill set. That's the only way you're going to get better at that. Like I said, I already recommended taking Course Careers, but also you can get certified in other things like Salesforce, HubSpot. It just depends on what kind of tech job you want to get, but you really want to own that position and learn as much as you can and apply it, guys. Build your arsenal. Learn as many skills about tech as possible. And then, of course, get certified. With Course Career, you're actually able to get certified. And why do I say get certified? Because if you have no experience in tech, in any tech role, you need to get certified because that will let employers know that you're serious. It's a huge way to stand out amongst the crowd and will make employers and recruiters want to interview you. When you are getting certified or you've gotten certified, like employers are going to start reaching out to you. So that lets them know that you passed an examination that covers certain domain of knowledge and ability. So as you can see here, if you look over to the left of this certification, it says skilled master at sales basics, prospecting, customer relationship manager, sales engagement, cold emailing, cold calling, discovery qualifications, and much more. That's huge, guys. That is what recruiters and employers essentially want to see. And so there's so many different ways out there to get certified, but Course Career is, of course, my highly recommended. I'm personally an alumni of Course Career, and like I said, I was ultimately able to get a job within a month of completing the course. Next, you want to prepare for a job search. So you want to do that marketing, guys. You want to make sure your resume looks good. If you're somebody that's watching this video and you have not updated your resume in a year or 5 or 10 years, you are you're tripping. Okay? You want to make sure your resume is updated, is optimized. I went ahead and left a link in the description below to the resume template that I use. It's completely for free and it's what I would recommend using. It's user friendly and it definitely passes that system that all resumes go through. There's certain keywords that the bot is looking at and things like that. But essentially, you want to have your name at the top, your phone number, email, location, and things like that. You can put your website up here as well. And then you want to make sure you have a professional summary. And this is simply just 2 to 3 sentences that talk about your professional experience and accomplishments and your strengths, guys. You got to sell yourself. I see so many people out there that are afraid to sell yourself. You have to, because essentially you're the product. Companies want to see that you're able to bring them money. That's just how it is. So you have to sell yourself. Experience. Make sure that you're putting the relevant experience that you have. And really, I know some people come to me like, hey, I have no experience in tech. What should I put for my job? Go based off of the jobs. What should I put for my experience? Simple. Go based off of the jobs that you already have and really think about what you did in those jobs and how it can relate to tech for the tech positions that you're looking for. And so that does take a skill set to do, but essentially you want to follow this blueprint and it will help you get there, as well as input your skill set. And they need to be relevant skills to your resume or to the job that you're applying for. Education, if you have any degrees or anything like that. Certifications, guys. Once you get certified, you want to make sure that you put that on your resume. Show that off. They love to see that. And then also, if you've gotten any awards, recognitions, volunteer work, you can put that there as well. Essentially, another thing is, don't make your resume too long. 2 pages is max. Don't go over 2 pages because they're not going to read all of it. I promise they're not. You can make it 1 to 2 pages, 2 pages max. Next, LinkedIn. If you're not on LinkedIn, I don't know what you're doing. Make sure that you're on LinkedIn. Make sure that that your profile is optimized because you want employers to. It's nice to have employers reach out to you. Essentially, you want to continue to apply for jobs and things like that, which I'm going to talk about in this video. But essentially, you want to have your LinkedIn looking good, looking attractive, looking attractive to recruiters. So if you do not have a LinkedIn, make sure that you create one. Now, once you create one, make sure that you take a professional headshot profile. No, you do not have to hire a professional photographer to do that. Not necessary. If you have a phone, you could take out your phone, Have somebody take a picture of you. You know, if you have an iPhone, a lot of these new phones have really good cameras. Have somebody take a picture of you outside or in a solid background or something, and make sure that you're wearing something business professional. Don't be in the picture with a baseball cap on, having it to the side, you know, throwing up gang signs with some sunglasses. Don't do that, guys. Make sure that your profile picture looks professional. Okay? Then after you take that, you can go to Canva and edit your picture. You can take out the background, all that stuff. From there, you want to make sure that you fill out your about section. Make sure that it's optimized for the position that you're looking for. I personally use Chat GPT, and I just told it, hey, make me an about for a LinkedIn profile for somebody that's looking for a sales development representative. And then from there, I tweaked it and I edited it to how I liked it. And then make sure that you set your profile to open to work, input your skills, input your job experiences and any responsibilities that you have, along with your certifications. And make sure, guys, you are getting to that 500 connection minimum. Make sure that you're connecting with people. That's very easy to do. So let me go ahead and log into my LinkedIn and show y'all my profile real quick, so that way y'all have an idea as to how it should look. So this is my LinkedIn profile. As you can see here, I have a professional headshot photo. I have a background of Houston because I love Houston. I'm from Texas. If you're from Texas, say you're from Texas down in the comments. Love Texas. That's where I'm from. But anyways, you want to make sure that you have a professional headshot photo. You can have a background if you want. It's not completely necessary, but it's nice to have. Make sure that your head title or your headline is optimized for the job position that you want. So, for example, I'm interested in the sales development representative opportunity. So I put coachable, driven, resilient, and seeking opportunity in sales development, or seeking sales development opportunity. Put that. Put what you're looking for. Okay. Also, make sure you have those 500 connections. Why do I say that? Because the more connections you have, the more people are going to be able to see your profile, the more your profile is going to pop up to recruiters. Next, you want to make sure that your profile is open to work. I know I say this all the time, but essentially you want that open to work because that will let employers know, or recruiters know, that you're actively looking for a job. So you can put in the job titles that you want. Make sure that these are all relevant to each other. Don't have them all spread across the place. Really get targeted with the job titles that you want. And then also what type of locations, on-site, remote, and then when are you looking to start? If you're looking to start immediately, please make sure you mark that. If you're just casually looking, you could put that as well. Any employment types that you want to add. I just have full time. Most important, if you don't do anything in this section, make sure you do this. Put your visibility to recruiters only. Don't have it to all LinkedIn members, because as you can see here, it will include recruiters and people at your current company. And then plus, this whole open to work is just, it's not attractive, guys. When you do recruiters only, it will limit to LinkedIn recruiters. So that way they can see your profile. Okay. All right. So for your about, this is how my about looks like. You can always go check out my LinkedIn down below. In the description, I left a link in there. And then you also want to input your experience. Now, when you input your experience, it's the same concept as when you're making your resume. So you want to make sure that you have a action verb, what you did, and what that resulted in. So what I did, I maintained a customer satisfaction rate when I worked at Volkswagen. I maintained a customer satisfaction rating of 95%, resulting in numerous repeat referrals and business opportunities. Adding numbers, it just looks more attractive because recruiters want to see solid numbers, guys. If you have any education, make sure that you put that. And then if you have any certifications, make sure you put that as well. Now, as I was taking course careers, once I got done, I put when I started taking course careers, as you can see, I got done in a month. But not only that, after I got done, I went ahead and added my certification. And then also, I know I was talking about earlier how you want recruiters to reach out to you. I just want to let you know that I actually do have recruiters reaching out to me. Just don't want to hear y'all in the comments like, does she really have people reaching out to her? People just say stuff. But as you can see here, I do have recruiters reaching out to me, and this actually works. So make sure that you're doing this so that way you can have recruiters reaching out to you about job opportunities and things like that. Now, let's go ahead and go back to the slideshow presentation. All right, you want to have a professional profile or a professional portfolio website. So what does that mean? Let me come in here and actually show y'all my website that I have. This is my website for whenever I go apply for jobs. So as you can see here, let me move some of this stuff out of the way. But this is my website that I got from taking course careers and actually completing it. When you complete the certification, you actually get access to a graduate portal, and it will show you, it will set up this website for you. So as you can see here, my first and my last name, this is me. Hi, I'm Maury, Sales Development Representative based in Austin, Texas. Let's chat. I have a call to action. They can schedule a meeting with me. I pretty much copied and pasted my LinkedIn about section onto my website, as well as my skill sets and things that I've acquired over taking course career and getting certified in tech sales, as well as some really common, frequently asked questions that a recruiter or an interviewer would ask. I actually answer those questions on my website, so that way when recruiters and employers are looking to possibly give me an interview, they already have a feel of who I am and what I'm looking for. So it kind of gets those basic generic questions answered that all recruiters just love to ask. So as you can see here are some of the questions like, why do you want to work in sales development? And how do you think your background will set you up for success? Simple. And so all of these questions I answer verbally. Not only that, I have my resume here. They can simply go in and download my resume. If you actually get certified in course career, they will set up your resume for you, as well as show your education. So it just depends on what certification you get and what course you decide to take. For example, for me, it was tech sales, and it shows them what I actually learned in the course. They love to see this, guys. I got so much positive feedback from recruiters. It was crazy. So I just wanted to show y'all that, okay? All right. Next, you actually want to find entry-level jobs to apply for. So one website I highly recommend is RepView. This is more so for tech sales. And the reason why I recommend this for tech sales is because it's pretty much like your Glassdoor, but for the tech industry, like tech sales industry. So it will rate the company as well as their obtained quota and things like that. And then you also, of course, you want to use LinkedIn jobs for job openings. Once you find the companies that you want to work for, then essentially you want to build a Excel file that where you have at least 40 companies that you want to work for. And then from there, you want to actually pull out their email address and find the contacts that you need to reach out to within that company. Now, for the sake of time, I don't want to make this video too long. I know people's attention spans are not that long, but I do have two courses that two videos that I came out with that I would highly recommend you to go watch. The first one, guys, is how to land 3 to 5 tech interviews per week. Now, it says tech sales, yes, but this is really just tech in general. So the same concept applies. All you do is just tweak it for the course that you end up taking. But essentially, I should have named it land 3 to 5 tech interviews per week. You want to watch that video first. What I essentially go through in this video is how to pick out companies to work for, as well as the email cadence that I use, and how to figure out people in that company to reach out to, and things like that. And then also I came up with a video on how to pass your interview and land a tech sales job. Now, again, you can tweak this for just tech in general. The same concepts apply. But if you end up getting a certification through Course Careers, then depending on what course you go through, they will, well, really they have it for all the courses that you go through. They will actually have more tailored videos on what type of questions that you're asked during the interview, what you can expect out of that specific like job position. If it's for information technology, they'll let you know what to expect out of an information technology job interview, or the job process, what those different rounds look like. But essentially, this is a pretty solid video that you can go check out as well. So if you like this content, be sure to subscribe and like the video, comment. That helps me out a lot. And if you want to go ahead and try out Course Careers, they do have a free course that you can actually take in order to get certified in. They have a free course that you can take, so that way you know what that industry is about, why you should break into it, and things like that. And then if you ultimately want to take the course, be sure to purchase the course through my link down below. Also, if you do that, please reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'll be more than happy to be your accountability coach. But anyways, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.